Hi, welcome back to another video on Python data types. In this short video, our focus will be specifically on Python primitive data structures. Here are the following learning objectives. By the end of this module, you should be able to understand the different types of primitive data structures, understand the basic operations of each data structure, and then learn how to assign variables to represent data in your code. And the following outlines are what we'll be looking at throughout this module. The highlights, we're going to highlight the use of each data structure, implement the use of built-in functions and methods on data structures, and learn how to declare each data structure to a variable and the naming conventions used for variables. Of course, I've been discussing or mentioning the idea of variables, and I said that in a future lesson I would pay more attention to variables. So here is the series of lessons we will be discussing variables and some naming conventions. By way of introduction, Python has rapidly become the world's most used programming language, expanding across fields such as software development, data science, and not to mention artificial intelligence. To make this even remotely possible, data plays an instrumental role, which in turn means that data must be stored efficiently and access to it must be timely. So this is achievable with the use of primitive data structures. When we talk about primitive data structures, we talk about those data structures that are commonly referred to the most basic building blocks, essentially for data manipulation, and consist of simple values of data. They are called primitive because they are the data structures that are actually used to build upon other data structures in Python. We have other data types or structures like arrays, lists, tuples, sets, and so on. Dictionary. Those are some other data structures that are developed or built using the primitive ones. So there are 4 primitive data structures in Python, which are integers, floats, strings, and booleans. As it is in many programming languages, variables in Python have values and types, right? Data structures dictate what kind of data the variables can store. In some cases, the amount of memory allocated to it, and allocating variable types allows us to make assumptions about the kind of operations that can be applied to a given variable. So this is what we refer to as primitive data or variable types or data structures. Those are the data structures or variable types that, like I said, Python uses to build upon other variable types or data structures and most basic data structures in Python programming language. As we continue with this course, we will learn about other structures which are very important and useful for data analytics and data science related projects. Alright, that will be all for this video. We'll have another one where we'll start talking about those data types one after the other. Thank you for watching this. Remember to drop a comment if you have questions or contributions or feedback for us in the comment section. Like this video and share. If you're yet to follow us on our YouTube channel, please do so, just to encourage us to keep up what we are doing. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.